Welcome to the Nomiki Show. I am Nomiki Const. We are on day 80 of self-quarantine. Yes, COVID is still a thing. The world is on fire. There is now a global uprising. Every single city in America, big, small city, has had protesting, peaceful organizing, marches on the streets for the last week continuously in response to the murder of George Floyd. We see now that all the officers that were involved in the murder, took part in the murder, are being tried, being at the helm of the Attorney General, Keith Ellison in Minnesota. But that's just the beginning. Swift action should not be something that we commend. It should be what happens because we have a responsible government, because you have a U.S. government that values the lives of its citizens. But what we're seeing this week is that that is not the case. At a time when leaders, politicians, Democratic mayors across the country should be commending the peaceful protests that have finally organized to a pace where people outside of that community are concerned and need to take action, we should be seeing our lawmakers commend on the streets, not just calling for reforms, but for institutional shifts when it comes to the militarization of our police. But instead, what we are seeing is more militarization. We're seeing surveillance. We're seeing peaceful protesters being monitored and arrested and held for over 24 hours without seeing an attorney, which is unconstitutional. We are losing our rights day by day. So on this show, we're going to talk a little bit about that. News is moving so quickly. We are a weekly show, just to remind you, but we want to be able to provide you with the resources so that you know what's happening, especially if you are out there on the ground, marching in the streets, fighting for, like I said, not reform, but an institutional shift.